hot dog before I had this.
A hot dog?
That was where I find my craving a little better.
Craving for what? Why, I never saw a girl eat so much in all my life.
You're just an object to me. I'd like to get to know you better. Paste you across my body. You're just an object to me. You're just a piece of me, and I am a butcher. I love you better, love you forever. You're just an object to me. Why sit in the shade? Drink what we made from a lover's cup. Dreams don't always come when you fall asleep. You're just an object to me. I'm gonna do something wrong. Nobody's gonna like it, but I've got my pride, and my time isn't free. You're just an object to me. You're just an object to me. I feel a little better. They found your sweater. You're just an object to me.
All right, welcome to Your Morning Turns to Darkness, number 15. I'm here with my co-host, Gothie.
Woo!
How are you doing this wonderful Friday the 13th?
I'm doing I'm doing good. How are you doing?
I'm good. Do you consider Friday the 13th to be a Gothic holiday?
I mean, I did, but then somehow magically my dad, before he died, dropped off an adorable little black cat, and I get Friday every single day.
Yeah, I love black animals in general. You know what I mean?
Oh,
They
I do
really
too.
are. I mean, I guess for me, my dog, my black dog, I sometimes had a hard time seeing his face, you know?
Oh yeah, all you see is the eyes.
Yeah, so they kind of get shit on. They're never picked out of the litter, you know?
Nope, that's a shame.
Yeah, but they're always the best.
They are.
So
Speaking
what
of
is...
which, there's mine.
I don't know a lot about you, Gothie, which is why
Mhm.
I was wanting to interview you for Grady TV. But we're doing this project now, so I can get to know you here.
Yeah.
And so let me tell you how I know about you. Okay, basically, the King Cobra thing for sure,
Yeah.
and then the one I know less about, which really piques my interest, is the Captain Content thing.
That was fun.
So, how did that was he actually was he phone sexing you or something?
Yes, he was legitimately in my DMs on Instagram, and I was like, "Hey, it'd be really cool if we could talk." And then it got sexual, and I'm like, "Oh, okay, cool." So we, I guess, sexted, if you will, and I had no idea that he was messing with Elisa. So whenever Discord came around, I was like, Captain, you're not loyal because you messed with me on Instagram. Here's the DMs.
Was he trying to get you to come to the RV.
Yep.
Do you think that's what it was about? Like he wanted you for content?
I think he was either content or he wanted to make either his little co-host, Strawberry or Mac and Cheese, her whatever her name was, jealous, or he wanted to
Oh,
make Elise
Gucci's.
jealous. Yeah. Okay, Gucci's. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, yeah. Well, what is your feelings on King Cobra?
Me and him have no problems. Like, I just wish that he would. I know he can't, but he's not mentally capable. I just wish he was smarter about how he goes on YouTube and gets belligerent drunk and makes an ass out of himself.
Now, how I guess probably the trolls put you guys together,
Yes.
but then once you got to know him, you liked him.
I liked the first impression he gave, and then when we got to talking, he just kind of dulled out and no conversation. Nothing.
Right. Well, that Gucci's you were speaking about, I believe she was on Crystal's show one night.
Hmm.
And I also saw her on her stream say this, but I guess she was having a cyber sex relationship with Josh.
Yep.
And he suddenly started talking about how he was into drinking blood. And apparently this scared her. Did he
Poor
bring anything
Josh.
up like that to you?
No, I tried to talk to him about things he likes because he has like autism. So I was like, you know what, dude? I got a really cool picture of this huge London bell tower clock. And I was just trying to make him comfortable.
Right.
Fuck, blood. Shit.
So he pulled out his bell tower clock.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, you got real comfortable.
Yeah, he did.
But so what happened? You like kind of turned on him? What caused
No,
that?
we had a disagreement and I wasn't thinking about it. And it was back whenever I didn't have any kind of control over my mental state.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
And it got broadcasted on YouTube, and it just turned out that autism and BPD don't go together.
Right. So what did you think about yesterday's show? I mean, you seemed pretty emotional after the show on your own stream.
It fucking reminded me that the person I knew, who I grew up with, who mentored me, is literally dead and gone. There is no going back. And that breaks my heart.
Do you think it's courtesy of the same team behind King Cobra? Or do you think it's something else?
I think it's something else. I think the whole King Cobra verse adds to it, but I think it's something else.
Well, they seem to support her and tear her down, so it's kind of hard to understand, I think.
That's what they do.
Let me see here. And it's kind of weird that Granny lady called in and was saying that I'm trying to tear her down and build her up.
That's what Granny does. She grannies everybody.
But let me see here. So she changed the title because the original title was something like I almost offed myself or something like that.
Yeah.
And then at one point, like when she comes on, she starts talking and you can tell she's very upset.
Right.
And she starts talking like she kind of meant the title to mean in reference to like she got her other stream taken down or something, you know. And she
Hmm.
got to put it back up. And then at one point she goes to black. She turns her camera off, and she's saying shit like, "Yep, I got to get this around my neck," you know. Here, no, you guys want to see this? I got to get up on my tiptoes and all this fucking. I literally thought she was gonna hang herself. And
I'm glad I didn't see that.
Then she comes on, and some people in the audience were saying that too. I wasn't the only one thinking that. And then she comes on, and she's actually just said she was getting dressed or something, you know. So she was making these like weird suicidal like references through the whole show.
Good thing, because I have clothes on. It was like you could see side boob for a second. And I got a strike. I got a fucking second strike. And I'm like, no fucking way. There's no way. So I appealed it. And I actually won my appeal, Rob. Like, That never fucking happens. But it's fine that it ended anyway, because then I had to go over.
And the reason I'm showing this right now is that it's a matter of content, right? Because right now, this is still our content, Gothie. In my opinion. This is an extension of the show yesterday. If you didn't watch it, I mean, honestly, I felt it was one of my better live streams, you know, non-Elisa. And I really, to me, I'm getting this out of her. You know, this is the real Crystal, in my opinion. And I'll actually show you later where she breaks back into the fake online persona that she has.
And jump on that show, and oh my god, the lies.
Okay.
It's ridiculous. No, you spelled lying wrong, Icy Bird. She's lying about it.
Now, to me, like, her whole thing was that you brought up a time where she kind of like called you out in front of everybody. Whether you were on meth or not, to me, doesn't even matter. The fact of the matter is she betrayed you.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Yeah. That's all it comes down to.
And she goes about it again. She tells the story 4 or 5 more fucking times. You know what I mean?
That's all. That's all she has is that story. She has no other content relating to me.
Yeah. So let's get back into this.
She's fucking lying. But I got so scared because I was like, oh my god, I legitimately just fucking took myself off YouTube because I fucking flashed a tit by accident. I didn't flash the whole tit. That was okay. So I just want to say that you got the apology. He did make an apology. I suggested, and so did Bongman, that he make a video apologizing to Mormo and Bongman again. Bongman, I had no idea Bongman was from down under. He's from Australia, I guess. And yeah, I guess.
Well, in her defense, okay, she was all into this. So there was a show before this, then my show. Then she comes and does a show. And this is part of my point that she's using me for content. You know what I mean?
Yeah, in a big way.
And she fucking drew me into this for sure. And I'm going to explain to you how. And it's all her doing.
So basically, the short of it is, I
What's up, CDR?
do my show with you guys because I want to be abused, because I hate myself. And you guys don't like me. You're just using me. I'm a doxer. I'm a scumbag.
Yes. I mean, how are you not? And we're going to show it.
I accused Gothie of being on meth and started the whole thing. It wasn't that she got caught with a pookie in her hand. No, it's all me. Gothie's the star because she's the co-host. And
yep.
Wow.
She brings that up a lot too. She seems kind of like extremely jealous of you being co-host.
Yeah.
And I don't think she wants to be my co-host, but she has some kind of issue with you getting to do anything. You know what I mean?
Yep.
It seems to be about she hates the fact that you're actually doing something.
That's what it all seems like. Is
this is Crystal Roberts' DDR. I think you might know her, maybe not.
Yeah, K-Hole.
Yeah, K-Hole.
It's from Australia. That's the short of it. For real. They didn't. I was kind of like hoping that I'd tune in and I would learn something about myself. That she.
Did you? No. Sorry.
I'm sorry. Gothie is the one that's like more sane. By far.
I'm crazy, but at least I can control. At least I can control it.
Oh, hey, ZDR. Yeah, I know. Like, she got some kind of. That's how this all started, right? She tries to use me all the time for shit, and first of all, she did this during Elisa. She got me to come on the show. She started defending Jimmy just like Elisa did, you know. I actually protected her from that because I thought, you know, she was like coming after me like I did something to Jimmy because I talked about it.
Jimmy the Christian, she defended him?
Oh, yeah. And it's still up on her channel. You can go back and look when I was on there.
What
And
the
I
fuck is
left
wrong with
politely
her?
because I didn't want her to catch a bunch of shit. And she started coming after me after that, right? So I was just like, whatever. So then I didn't hear from her again until I announced that I was interviewing Julius, right? And she messages me like 2 hours later, and she's acting all buddy buddy, and she's acting all buddy buddy, and I'm like, well, I'm talking about Jimmy the Christian, that weirdo serial killer guy that was hanging out with Elisa. She's got some kind of history with him, and she considers him one of her best friends from back in the day. That he's very nice, and she's got the same thing where he's actually mentally ill, and I'm talking bad about mentally ill people, and I should be ashamed. I'm like, the guy stuck a screwdriver through a cat's eyeball to hear it moan all night so he could jack off to it. This is what you're fucking defending. This is what I'm telling her in private, you know?
That is not the Jimmy the Christian I knew. I'm fucking
Well,
disgusted.
I mean, he did admit that he ate poop openly. I mean, you know, I think we all should
Yeah.
have known probably something else was going on, but whatever. I'm not going to blame anybody for that. I'm just saying, post the fact that she sees all this, she decides to bring me on her show. And by the way, I get asked to go on people's show all the time. My thing is that I don't do content for other people. I do content for myself, you know?
Exactly.
So, but I did go on there because I like her show and I watch it, and I kind of wanted to be a part, but then she fucking did that to me, right?
Yep.
So anyway, long story short, the day I announced the Julius interview, she contacts me, acting all buddy buddy, and I go, look, I haven't heard, you know, I asked you to co-host a show for me, which, by the way, she suggested. And she acts like I was up her ass about it all. Basically, after Mitch fired Connor, I needed a co-host, and she popped in my mind, and I asked her, and she seemed interested. Then she said she can't do 3 nights a week. She wanted to do like maybe once a week or something. So I talked to her for about a week about that. And I will also say the fact that I am unavailable came up during this time. Okay, I'm not saying that's part of it, but that at that point she starts going a little off kilter.
Right.
Starts telling me no way she'll ever be on my fucking show, all this fucking crap, you know? So I'm like, all right. And then she starts talking about me more and more on her show. So I'm like, whatever. So anyway, during that Instagram thing, I told her, I said, I don't want to know people like you, because I'd already seen that she's like in control of a bunch of trolls, and all. To me, this seemed like a dead end pit. I didn't want no part of it, right? And then she messages me, and she tells me basically that if I'm not going to be her friend, then I'm going to be her enemy.
Oh, okay.
And she starts talking about that here coming up too. And so I wake up, she's got 2 shows about me, 2.5-hour shows about me, talking about things like the show I used to do on Battle Cam a long time ago, which I don't promote, okay? I like to stand on my own.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I used to do Battle Cam too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What, well, I had a different name back then, but...
Me too.
What was your name?
Toxic Goth, or the Gothic chick.
I don't know. My name was Dente. So anyway.
I vaguely remember that anyway.
Yeah, I mean, if you were on Battle Cam, you probably knew of me at least, you know. There's a lot of people that know me, they just watched, you know.
Oh, you could not notice me. I was the only cute little girl in a corset.
People were like always scared, like to cam up there with good reason, you know. So there weren't a
Yeah.
lot of people that had the balls to stream there, but there was a big audience, you know.
Mm-hmm. Huge.
So anyway, I forget what I was fucking talking about. Basically, I didn't really want to talk about, but I didn't really care, right? So I went on there and I fucked around, and it was kind of fun and everything. But then she just keeps on and on and on. And it's all for content for her, dude. And it's like she purposely did this, and she keeps trying to say that I'm clout chasing her. Dude, she got 30 fucking. She got fucking. She got 30 fucking viewers. What kind of fucking clout chase is that?
Not much of one.
Exactly.
They would enlighten me with like some diagnosis, some armchair psychiatry diagnosis.
Dude, I swear to God, you know, so far, I haven't known Gothie for a long time. She's the most normal person out of this whole group I've ever fucking met. I swear to God. And they keep talking about how like horrible she is. Dude, every fucking person from this thing is a fucking doing some
and I got
bullshit.
nothing.
But
They
Gothie,
said I was very fragile, like I act all fun and
you're
strong
fragile.
online, but in real life I'm very.
By the way, I would still point out this is the real Crystal. By the way, in my opinion, she's still like, and to me, this is entertaining. To me, I feel like this is interesting.
It is because she never
Fragile and
shows this.
delicate, which neither one of these people have ever met me in real life, so they don't know that. But I guess like there's some truth to that, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Well-
got a Discord. I'll probably put it in the description later. I don't have it in there right
Is
now.
she? Oh well, I can't fucking simulcast her. I can't restream her, Wrangler, because she'll fucking get me for stealing her content.
Yeah, I will. Because you use it in a nasty way. Oh, time to get up.
I
Angela.
learned about time zones today.
Oh, God,
Did
who
you?
cares?
I fucking don't care. I love all of it because no matter what, whether you're laughing at me or you're laughing with me, or you're going, holy shit, my life could be way worse, and it makes you appreciate yourself more because looking at me, you're like, fuck, it could be that. Whoops. That's not an insult to me. I love that because it made you feel.
I'm telling you, she did this show, then she watched our show, then she
Mhm.
did this show. She didn't sleep for like 24 hours. She couldn't go to sleep
Drugs.
because she was looking for well, no, I don't even think it's drugs. It's her. She's into listening to people talk about her so much, and she calls me a fucking narcissist. You know.
No, I say drugs because even when I was up all fucking night long, I was younger. I was in my 20s. She doesn't have the mental capacity or brain power or energy to be up all night like this unless it's drugs.
It could be.
I
I don't
think.
want to. I don't want to accuse her, but she is drinking.
Or drinking, yeah. I mean,
She's definitely drinking.
Feel good. And that's like
But what I'm saying is she got off work and she watched a bunch of shows about herself, couldn't go to sleep, and then she had to go back to work again
yeah.
with no sleep.
Yeah, that's not good.
This is how wrapped up she's into this, you know?
legitimately, that's why I'm here. I'm not here for fucking views. I don't give a shit about becoming a star. I don't care how many fucking subs I get. I don't care if my fucking show is shit. I don't care if I fucking talk to.
Then why do it?
Exactly. I was like, what?
You know,
Do it.
you know what I mean? Like, I don't understand. Whatever.
Yeah, too much. I don't care if I'm a fucking hole full of trolls. I don't give a shit. Trolls are people too, and I'm.
No, this is a show where you get abused. And by the way, if you guys want some really good content, I swear to God, this is a interesting show. It's just that it's all about a woman who has created a show for her to be abused, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And she is a person that has very low self-esteem, but she tries to act like she has this public persona and she's all bubbly and everything. You know, what you're seeing right here, bitching and moaning like a fucking sea hag, this is the real Crystal Roberts.
I have enough people who have contacted me privately and also said things publicly telling me that I've made their day better or go faster or made their shit come out fucking smoother or they killed their,
And her whole thing is like, oh, they get to abuse me and then they get to take better shits and stuff like that, you know?
Makes no sense.
And somehow their life got better by getting to abuse her. So she's like some kind of great content.
time taking a shit or, entertain them, whatever. I've had that happen enough times that I'm confident in saying I'm okay. I like what I'm doing. And Grady, it's not your job to tell me what I'm doing wrong or what I should change. I don't care if these trolls are using me as a platform to fucking do scumbag shit to you. That's only really ever happened to people who are fucking asshole shitbags.
It's kind of like what the drunken peasants stance is too. Like they talk. Well, I say they, but it's really that Ben guy. He's literally smeared my fucking ass on his show, and he allowed. I can go into that really at another time, but he basically took $50 to put something to smearing me and put drunken peasant's name on it that was used against me during the Elisa thing that caused a bunch of people to unsubscribe to me, and now these people are like, trying to like hold me down, But to me, it's just like that's just all a sign of growing. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Haters
Because
means you're doing
only the
something right.
best they try to keep down.
Haters means you're doing something
Gothie
right.
is one.
Oh, am I?
Now you are one. It's not happening to Mormo. You know why? Because Mormo's not a fucking shitbag. Didn't happen to Justin because Justin's not a shitbag. Yeah, you got trolled, but it didn't happen to him. Happens to Gothie because Gothie's a fucking shitbag.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of feel like my trolls are.
Are you saying I did an Elisa smear job, man? No, I saw the manifesto. I had the receipts. Jadis had all the receipts. He had the booking information of Jimmy in the fucking jail the whole fucking night. This was like on a Friday or a Saturday night. I forget which one. Oh, yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Grady George takes on much bigger people than him, and they're fucking terrified of them. Crystal Roberts comes right at my face. I'm just like leaving her fucking alone. And she just keeps fucking coming, like Jason fucking Voorhees. But it's like, whatever, Like I said, I'm about to get extremely political up on my fucking channel. And I expect it's going to be this is what's going to fucking happen. I don't give a fuck. I might as well get used to it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because this is what they try to do to shut people up. And my whole fucking platform is about, I'm sick and tired of people trying to shut people up, man.
It ain't right.
Yeah, then she came at a very much bigger fucking broadcaster came at me the entire week and I weathered that fucking out. Wrote it fucking out. Because I was just, she was fucking calling me a fucking goddamn one. She said there wasn't even a fucking anything. Jimmy wasn't in fucking, and I'm sitting here looking at the goddamn receipts. It's so obvious everyone's going to know. Why did she even fucking do this? Well, I feel like, in my heart of hearts, I feel sorry for Elisa. I believe she was already mental before this ever fucking happened. Oh, about me? Well, My thing about libertarian is I'm pretty much libertarian all the way up until you get to borders. I'm pro borders because I feel like that protects the sovereignty of all the nations and their cultures, you know. And I'm not talking about my own culture. I enjoy like going to a place like Japan and experiencing their culture, or going to Europe and experiencing that culture. You know what I mean? They're trying to homogenize everything. It's fucking bullshit. And if you got a problem with it, they act like you're fucking racist or something, you know? Like you only care about your. No, I care about all fucking cultures, man.
Yep,
But
I'm the
anyway,
same way.
that'll be coming up probably, you know, in some future shows. Not this one. This is a very gothic start of your morning in a dark way. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I'm anti. Like to me, I'm a Christian, right? But I'm anti-religion. Like Minnie Manson, like shitting on the Bible or something. Like I don't give a fuck because the Bible is man-made. You know, the whole thing about Christianity is they fucking destroyed the fucking temple at the end. Your fucking personal connection with God is your fucking birthright. You don't need a fucking religion or a fucking goddamn man-made scripture to fucking tell you what to do. But yeah, I don't like. There's some stuff with the Libertarian Party. I'm a big Ron Paul guy. You know, I think Ron Paul is one of the most radical people out there. He's like a fucking 90-year-old man. But I agree. We're getting off topic here.
I was gonna say.
Crystal's fucking probably getting pissed. We're not talking about her, so let's get back to that.
I don't know. I haven't seen him really do anything wrong at this point. It's way funnier with my involvement. I need your.
Be kind. Actually, I mean, Elisa. I think Elisa's kind of cool in some ways because, for instance, like this guy Wheezy, her old co-host, he keeps clipping her, right? Then he accused me of like riding her dick and all this shit, trying to make money. I never made a dime off of Lisa. I've never made a dime at all. People keep calling me a fucking grifter.
That was you? Holy shit, I heard about that.
Yeah, that was me.
Fucking Wheezy. Oh my god.
So anyway, yeah, Wheezy started trying to take me under his wing to give me fucking hosting advice, which
okay.
which is laughable, right?
Wheezy, shut up, man.
And I told him, I said, I'm good, man. I don't need your advice. And he basically told me I sucked. That I needed to be more like him, and I wasted a chance to interview Billy the Fridge by having that drinking show instead and fucking with everybody. Night Freaks number 19, by the way. Probably closest thing to my Battle Cam show. I mean, Night Freaks 19, Drunk Rage Fest, that times 10 would be my Battle Cam show. Oh, but anyway, where was I going with that? Anyway, Elisa just, she allows that guy to clip her and stuff. She can easily fucking just annihilate all these fucking people, but she doesn't. So I kind of respect her on that level,
Mm-hmm.
I also know that a lot of people don't know because I didn't go into it on my show, but there is this thing, and it kind of involves Crystal here. But basically, I think somehow Crystal became like the host of Kermit and Friends for like a year. I don't really understand it all.
I don't get it either. I did attend it. I watched it, but I didn't see the whole premise of Elisa doing the whole puppets and the show and the entertainment. I don't know.
But anyway, let's get back to. Well, actually, so I don't know. I guess Elisa disappeared for a year, and they like made her de facto leader, and she started dressing up like her. She does a character, Liquid Elisa.
Mm-hmm. I was around for that. It was so stupid, but it was funny.
What do you mean? Be kind, rewind. Beneath you, they are. Oh, I don't know. So anyway, I don't really understand what was happening there, but it seemed like there was a guy that he's like a free speech advocate, and he kept saying he was a pedophile. And this guy apparently used to watch me back on battle camps. He tried to contact me, and he knew who I was, and I just blocked him because I kind of know his thing, you know.
Hmm.
I don't want any part of it, and I think he's been checked out by police a thousand times, and they found that he is not that. He just goes around saying this. I don't know if he's crazy or I think Elisa thinks he's a free speech advocate. But anyway, I want nothing to do with him. But apparently, I think Crystal like blocked that guy off Kermit and Friends. And then when Elisa came back, she like brought him back on, and he was just going around all day long, posting fantasies of him with like little kids or something. Allegedly. And she kept defending this guy, and I guess a lot of the Kermit friends left because of it. But she stood by this guy who just kept talking about, because she's so into free speech herself. I honestly don't think she wants to support someone like that, but she also is very into free speech, so I have to admire that about her because she goes like way further with that than I'm willing to go.
Yeah, she does.
So that her like allowing you to say all that shit on that very graphic stream, I kind of respect that on some level, the way she is seeing herself. But I would not have done that. I thought it was very crass in light of everything that was going on. You know what I mean? And I will say she doesn't give up, and she clearly has chat bots. Like Crystal's chat goes much faster than Elisa's.
Mm-hmm.
She supposedly has 300 viewers, but the chat's very barely moving. She gets the exact same donos over and over and over again, and tries to act like they're not fake. So yeah, she's not doing as well as everybody thinks. She has. She wants you to think that she is.
Oh, there's a huge difference. Crystal has nothing but trolls and quote unquote fans that she calls them, and Elisa has people she's gathered over the years who either stay or go, and then she fills in the rest with donos, bots. Crystal just has a bunch of abusive people in chat who she can't get enough of.
Right. Like my point with Elisa was she had a great team, and I was working with a lot of them on the shows I did on her. And she really fucked herself in the ass by, getting rid of all those people.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm saying, be kind, is that this person has sought me out to make me part of their content, and they're acting like I've been dealing with this fucking shit ever since Elisa. I can't even fucking do anything. It's all this fucking bullshit. So I'm just like, you know what? I'm just gonna start making it my own fucking content. If they want to fucking hear about it, they can come to my channel and hear about it.
Exactly.
Why am I doing content for fucking Crystal, man?
To get your name out there.
And I don't think she sits down and thinks I'm going to make Grady my content. It just kind of happens that way. But she's clearly like, she did the whole thing. She sent me that Instagram message. She threatened me. Then she did 2 shows on me. Then she put me in a position I had to defend myself. Then she says I'm a name dropper.
Drama starter.
Right. So now I'm simply just doing my own content on it now. You know what I mean? Well, yeah, she told me that she was Julius's mod, and she was real tight with him, and then she could have him on her show at any moment she wanted. And there was no way in hell she would just be contacting me about him. Maybe so. I don't know. It was just fucking weird how she wrote me out of nowhere, all buddy.
It's what kids do. If you tell them no, or you ain't having that, or wait till later, they throw a huge, ridiculous temper tantrum.
Yeah, I'll show you. Also, like, let me just get up in it, because first, like, here I come. Here I come like a Christ figure. Watch.
Wrong at this point.
Oh, that she can't. Are you saying she can't get SHP? I mean, I don't know. I felt like she kind of, like, later on in the conversation, she goes, "Oh, actually, Trololo just told me you got an interview with him. Do you mind if I play the clips on my channel?" And I said, "No." And then she started acting like she just said that as a joke, you know? I mean, I don't know. Like, this bitch fucked with me. I didn't fuck with her, is all I'm saying.
Yeah, she came crying to me. Look out
Well,
for Grady, look
Minnie
out for
Manson is
Grady.
now under the control of these people that have Crystal under her control.
Mm-hmm. I liked Minnie. He was pretty cool. He was pretty entertaining. Now he's
Yeah,
just
and by the way,
funky.
I do a show called Minnie Manson's Dungeon with him, and I think it's the best thing he ever fucking did, in my opinion. But I don't know. I don't give a fuck if we ever do it again. You know what I mean? He's out here making Juggalo videos with a very subpar talent.
Oh God.
If that's what he wants, he can have it. You know? I feel like I
Right.
have value, much more value than this fucking crap. You know? So, like I said, get on the Grady train or get left behind, man. I don't give a fuck.
It's way funnier with my involvement. Crystal, I don't need your shit to troll the fuck out of Grady. Who are you kidding? I didn't say
Oh yeah,
that.
no, right here, she is coordinating the whole thing with some. They've got. I mean, I guess they got some kind of campaign going against me or whatever. This guy,
Mhm.
this guy wants, and they're doing it right live on her fucking show.
Yeah, they said that.
I'm sorry, did you say something, Gothie? Did you
Oh
want to say
no, I
something?
was just sitting here agreeing because like it just furthers what I was saying yesterday, and then furthers what you were saying yesterday. But by all means, she's not doing a damn thing wrong. Typical.
Yeah, she's literally coordinating with her viewers against me, like live, and I come in right after that, and they think I'm fucking stupid.
Tuta Rob, here's the thing. You should be really mad because all of your hard work is being pinned on me. Oh, look at who's back here right now.
By the way, this is still real Crystal, you know? I think very riveting content, way better than the crap that they have her dancing monkey crap they have her doing. This is the kind of stuff me and her, I thought we had. First of all, she hates my fucking guts, you know? She doesn't like anything I say. So I thought that us arguing would be interesting content, you know? My interest in her has anything more than to do with that, you know? Because I'm making a show with Vegan Patriot, and I do show with Minnie Manson. She's made it like I'm this guy. I'm just obsessed with her. I'm working with a lot of fucking people, and I ain't got time for this shit. Basically, you know what I mean? Hello,
Right.
Crystal. How are you? I was concerned
I'm
about the
great,
title.
Grady.
I was concerned about the title of your show.
Yeah. Hi, Poopin.
How are you feeling?
Oh, well, I mean, I'm a little dizzy from all of the lighter fluid I've been huffing.
Well, I will say allegedly on that. I don't know for sure, and maybe I did not see that. I thought I did. Maybe it was your vaporizer. You know, I don't want to, pin that on you at all. Probably
mean,
not. But I've seen you've been drinking more and stuff like that. You've had this issue going
who
on.
gives a shit? You
Well-
understand, like the shit. I have shit going on in my personal life, and I don't care if drinking is not the proper way to handle things.
But it's
I don't
part
give
of
a
your
fuck.
show. It's part of your show. You're like, I'm just responding to your show.
Well,
Like,
but
instead of
Grady,
making
you
fun
are
of you, I'm
such a
looking at you
pioneer,
from a different
Grady.
angle.
But
But you're
listen,
giving
you're-
me that. You're giving them that, you know?
You're such a pioneer in live streaming, and I watched your old.
And that's the other thing. Like, she goes, when I was talking to her privately about the show, she's kind of like, well, you just started in January. Or what? And I go, no. And I fucking gave, I just gave her a fucking taste of my resume. She got so fucking, like, jealous. She's like, well, I interviewed Jeff the Drunk. And I'm like, well, I used to do shows with his Zolar before even that, And I mean, she couldn't take that everything she said. I just kept fucking over and over, just like one up in her fucking ass.
Fuck her flex, who sucks.
So that's another part. That's another part of it. She's like, she's jealous of me on that aspect too,
stuff from
It
Battle
shows.
Cam, and like you've told me so much about how like you really paved the way for shit, like you did, and like on your stream, you
And she's like making fun of me
you
here.
will literally.
Oh yeah.
And I never even said any of that. These people brought it up. I had to defend myself. Like I don't give a fuck about that. So anyway, what I'm saying, they don't like actual good content, like me and Gothie in the mornings.
Will literally insult me, and then
I never asked you about the hand jobs or any of that. You just told me
I'm not
what you wanted
talking
to
about
tell
the
me.
interview, Grady.
and,
The
you
interview
know-
doesn't just get you a smooth ticket to fly by. Fucking, destroy me. Listen, I get people contacting me from my chat saying, "Hey, some of these guys, it's really hard to watch the in underground." Like you said, your show, what you have in mind. Ask the chat. What made you
What?
come off as a complete asshole to people?
This is me, like, simply, I'm like telling them, I'm like, I like this show. I don't, why do you guys think I'm an asshole? Now listen, like,
Ask her.
honestly, I don't know how my past got, really did not bring it up. I was not trying to drop names.
What made people?
you-
I think what rubbed people the wrong way was you had a very well, I don't want to speak on their, I don't want to speak for them, but I feel like what I'll just say what
I'm doing commentary. You think I'm up here twice?
rubbed me the wrong way. What rubbed me the wrong way that I had to like force myself to overlook and just like kind of just excuse, get it, put it in the back of my mind, was you have a very like pretentious or like pompous like air about you, and you are.
So I deserve this because I have a pompous air about me.
Good. We'll be best
Constantly-
friends.
Yeah, I like gravitate towards pompous. You know what I mean?
dropping your accolades and like your accomplishments and stuff like that. And I understood most of it, like for what, but then it got to the point where it was like continuing. And then like you would do that when you were on with me. And I mean, I've explained all this to you already, like what my problems were, like, and like the way you like make shit up or you twist things and then you'll be like, well, I'm not a news reporter. I'm just an opinion giver. Like, and it's kind of slimy. And
I never said I was. You said I was a news guy. I've told
Brady,
you
that's
from
what
the
I just
beginning I'm a
said.
commentator.
I just said that. I said that you would put.
I get the last message I get from you is something like, well, if we're not friends, I guess we're enemies.
And so you read that wrong too.
Well, whatever. Do you remember what it was? It was kind of.
Yeah, I said, you know what, Grady? It really it's starting to seem like you're kind of taking on the attitude of if we're not going to be friends, then I guess you'd rather have me as an enemy.
Yes, okay. So I go to sleep.
That wasn't a threat, though. That was me saying that's how I'm feeling. That's the feeling I'm getting from you.
No, so I go to bed. I wake up. There's a Crystal show that is private. It says something like promoting my haters, and I knew she was talking about me because she had sent me that fucking threat and blocked me. I had responded, why do we have to be either? But you didn't get that because you blocked me. That's this is the Grady perspective. So, you know, hold on.
I'm so happy because my headache would have come back by now if it was still going to be around, and it didn't. And so that means that I'm over it for this month. Holla.
Right. So anyway, I'm sorry. I wake up and I see this private video, and what the show that was in my mind was like so fucking hardcore against me that you had to make it private. Like it was going to for sure be taken off of fucking YouTube. And I was like, what in the fuck? This lady is a fucking psycho. So yeah, that was a very real response from me. And I hope you can see from my perspective that I thought you just fucking shattered my fucking world. And then privated it, you know. You understand where I'm coming from? So yeah, I was fucking pissed, but I'm sorry about that. I hope you can see. I was just at Whataburger, minding my own business, trying to get a fucking junior chili cheeseburger.
Can I tell you something? I hate the fact that I can see where you're coming from, because I asked you to give me the same exact kind of fucking benefit of seeing where I was coming from.
No, look, some people seem to think that I want to take down the trolls. No. Like, I would find this funny too, you know? What I'm saying is that, like, I like Crystal's content in one way, and you like it another way, and I think there's some people like me that like it the way I like it, which is kind of like this, you know? And then you guys like it another way. What I'm saying is, I concede, you guys win. You can have Crystal, you can have Minnie Manson, you can have all those people, because what you did, you know, was you did me a favor, because you showed me who had my back, who was at my side, who appreciated what I have done for them, you know?
Been there.
Right. So now I know who I can trust, and I know how I can go forward.
It's the best thing in the world.
Yeah. And me and Gothie and, you know, some others, we're going to, you know, Vegan Patriot, we're going to that next level. I don't need you people. You wallow in shit, and I've enjoyed my time with you guys, but it's time for me to move on. I got bigger and better things to do.
It's called ambition, guys. Try
Yeah.
it sometime. It's
And I do
delicious.
like you guys. I'm going to continue to watch all your stuff with Crystal and King Cobra and Mormo now. And, you know, be nice to Mormo. Protect him. You know. No, I mean, I think, again, it's like you're either, you know, if you're going to just make up shit, I'm not going to allow that. If you have like real criticism of me, you can say whatever you want about me. I don't fucking care, but I'm not going to promote your smears against me.
Same here.
You know what I mean? Like, why would I? But like I said, I have no problem with you guys. I like your work. All I'm trying to do is let people know that this whole thing from Crystal's perspective about how I'm doing all this to her, it's all her doing. And she's kind of she knows what she's doing. She's letting herself be used because she really wants to do this to me, I think. And I don't know why. I don't know why She suddenly switched up on me.
Mm. No, I'm the same way. I made a persona. It got a hold of me. I quit. I had fun with it, but now I'm back to me.
Right, and I will say that I'm probably trying to be me for the first time ever. I want to do real content, really, and I ask a lot of my Grady TV interviews because they do tell a lot about themselves. So I feel like it's only anyway, it's 2023. Like, if you're gonna get up here and you got the balls to get up here and speak your mind and try to change things for the better, yeah, you're gonna get tore down. You're gonna have to fuck that. That's what separates the people that can do that from the people that can't do that. And at this point in my life, I just want to be like the people I admire, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
Nope. Not in the least bit. It gives you a drive, a reason, a goal. It gives you momentum.
Yeah. Hey, you know a Noel?
I know. Yeah.
He's checked in. We got
I mommied
the
him in my
Gothie crew
chat.
coming in. Welcome here.
Yeah. Everyone was being mean to poor Noel, and I was like, no, just come over to my platform and I'll mod you, and it's
Right.
not going to happen again.
I know it's a unique concept where, like, I could actually be the content. You know what I mean? Or the stuff I'm making could actually be the content, and it's not actually chat driven.
Mhm.
And maybe that's why you guys find me weird. But yeah, I just want to do my own content. You know what I mean? I'll be happy to help you guys out any way you want. I'll probably use some clips. If you don't mind, because I don't care if you use my clip, whatever. We can work together that way. Because I think, because some of you, like, I don't know, it's kind of, I don't understand what's going on. Like I said, they're like not bad, but they're kind of, they are bad. I don't know. I'm just saying
Yeah.
I got other things to do. I have like other plans that I want to do.
Exactly.
And I really am enjoying doing this morning show with Gothie because I'm getting up in the morning and I'm talking to Gothie. And to be honest with you, I I feel better after the show. You know what I mean?
I do too.
It's like a good start to my day. So anyway, we're coming up on an hour here. Do you have anything you want to close with? Or actually, let me find this real quick because I want to show where she switches from real crystal to fake crystal.
I was going to say, because I think you want to show that.
Yeah. And then she starts pressing her fucking eyes, trying to make her look like she's been crying. Like I did that to her. Like, hold on. Oh, there's that fucking Granny 14. Yeah, go mark
Mm-hmm.
out about me some more, and then talk some more shit. You know you're a fucking mark. Why don't you tell him that I'm awesome?
You have manipulation
But
tactics.
that's all opinion. Oh yeah, this is great because she. Hold on.
What had happened at that point?
This is where I fucking basically told, like I brought up the part that I didn't want to know people like her, right? And then she turned it around on me. Watch. No, you understand where I'm coming from? So yeah, I was fucking pissed, but I'm sorry about that. But I hope you can see. I was just at Whataburger, minding my own business, trying to get a fucking
But Grady,
junior chili cheeseburger.
can I tell you something? I hate the fact that I can see where you're coming from because I asked you to give me the same exact kind of fucking benefit of seeing where I was coming from, and you couldn't do it. And you know what's fucked, even more fucked, is you literally saw me saying promoting my haters, assumed that you are so important that you are the only fucking hater that I have in the entire fucking internet. Okay. That it must have been about you. And it had to have been so fucking bad Even though your name is not mentioned in it at all, I said promoting my haters. You assumed, you took that and you fucking put yourself on it.
Yeah, not only did I assume that, it actually was. You know what I mean? So what's your fucking point? I'm a bad guy because I assumed that was about me when it was about me.
How funny.
Personalized it because it's always all about you. And then you went, oh, and she privated it. Oh my God, this bitch destroyed me. You knew nothing about why that got privated, what I even fucking talked about. You still don't know anything because it's hidden and you have not seen it. You're asking me to show you some mercy and understand where you're coming from. But then when I show you screenshots where it says Crystal Roberts is in Riverside fucking court on a Zoom call right now, you know what to do. I'm trying to get in there.
Yeah, also a timestamp. That's all it says. One sentence. And a timestamp that says 2:30 a.m.
Yeah, she sent me that twice.
Yeah, I saw that like immediately.
Bitch, I don't care.
Name, my name, your name on screenshots. You couldn't give me the same fucking benefit of seeing where the fuck I was coming from.
Can I give you the Grady perspective?
Fuck like, Grady perspective. Everything is all about Grady perspective. That's what people don't like because you refuse to be able to step out, build a bridge, get the fuck over yourself, pull yourself away from something so you can see from other people's point of view. So you can see how other people are affected instead of just you. Victim mentality fucking sucks. And that's what you're stuck in. And that's what the whole problem is.
Yeah, I'm stuck in the victim mentality.
Yeah, you're projecting, God. Crystal. You're fucking projecting.
The whole thing is projection.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm just trying to be.
God.
I don't know. I went out of my way for us to be like even, you know, like I would never fuck with you, and I hope you understand that. It's kind of like weird you thought I would do that to you and wouldn't even ask me. I thought, I mean, I don't know. And you had sent me that. I know I told you I didn't want to know people like you, but it was because of what has happened, you know. Now look at her face, man. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
This is when it's getting real. I told her I did not want to know people like her. Now, just me bringing that up. Look at her fucking face, man. She is fucking so fucking pissed that I am speaking the real. Now watch.
What had happened at that point?
That's what I'm saying.
What had happened was...
Yeah, nothing had happened. I realized what a scumbag you were. You had a bunch of people controlling you, and I didn't want to be a part of it, right? Nothing had happened. All right, you go ahead and go do your show. I'm going over here and doing my show. But no, that's not what happened. She set it off. She set it off purposely right at that fucking moment, man. Watch. And look at her face. That's the real Crystal right there.
I didn't get back to your fucking messages in a timely manner. That's what happened. What had happened was, Grady, you felt fucking snubbed by me, rebuffed by me, or rejected in some way.
Oh, yeah, I was rejected by her. I literally told her I did not want to know people like her. And I told her she couldn't use my fucking clips, right? And she starts going crazy, just like this, man.
Yes, Grady, it is fucking clear as fuck.
And then she starts fucking saying that I'm obsessed with her, like I can't take no for it. No, I literally asked her to go. She said no. She suggested once a week. I tried to work that out with her. You know, then she started blowing me off, you know.
And please understand that I'm not saying this because I'm trying to humiliate you or hurt your feelings, because it fucking pains me to say this shit to you. It makes me so uncomfortable to have to say this shit to you because I don't like hurting people. I really don't.
Like, it hurts me that she had
like you hurt me. Really? You had no problem doing that?
Believe me, I'm not hurt at all. Like, I'm not looking, you know, like you are. You know, I'm not lonely. So... What I'm saying, Crystal, is like I literally told you I don't want to know people like you, and you're still wondering why. And look what's going on, you know. And then you went on this vengeful fucking hate brigade. You fucking sent me a fucking threat in Instagram. Last thing I heard from you, and then you blocked me.
This is
And
exactly
this
what I
makes
mean.
me
This is
feel
not the
ugly.
Kay I
But
know.
Grady, that's what this really comes down to. I didn't respond to your messages, and I made the comment. And even though I explained to you why I didn't read all your messages, and even though I explained to you why I hadn't gotten back to you,
I know. I'm sorry.
you still felt rejected. You still felt like
sorry.
I had blown you off and I wasn't giving you the
I'm
attention.
sorry. I'm
and you
sorry.
lost your fucking shit.
No, I guess.
I
I guess
love
you're
you.
right. I guess.
You gave her the guy mentality.
I know. What else could I do? I'm like, I don't want to talk about this no more. And I literally only called up because I thought she was going to kill herself. Now look how she's going off on me. So I feel like she's
Attention much?
stable. I feel like she's stable at this point. You know,
Yeah,
it's
she's want
okay.
attention.
Yeah, it's okay for me to leave. You're right. I'm sorry. You accept that?
I'm not feeling like this is genuine. I'm feeling like you're going, you know what?
Oh.
I think I've got to do this. Like, because you know psychology. You're really
No, I
good.
don't. Not really. Everything's
Yeah, you
changed
do.
now.
You do.
Now to me, this is a very telling moment, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is where she admits that she has some abusive ex-boyfriend, and everything that she's been saying about me, she's projecting from this abusive ex-boyfriend onto
Mhm.
me, who has done nothing but just try to make some content with somebody I thought was interesting, man. I'm sorry I'm laughing, but this is so
It's
fucking
funny.
ridiculous, man.
Grady, you're really good. And I'll tell you why I
Psychology
know
is
that.
bullshit.
I will tell you why I know that. I know that
Why?
because I got fucking trained for 4 fucking years in the fucking method of manipulation and fucking psychology from my ex, the one that abused me, the one that
I am
that
not
Gothie
that
likes to talk
guy.
about. I'm not saying you're that guy, but I
you're
know
like
what
trying to
I'm
project-
seeing and I can
right now you're
identify
projecting
it
that
and I know
onto
what
me.
it is. I'm not projecting it onto you,
That's
Grady.
kind of mean
Ask
of
the
you.
chat. Ask the chat if they don't fucking immediately pick up on that you have manipulation tactics.
But that's all opinion, not reality. Grady George is all about dealing with reality. I'm a little bit. I want my
I'm dead.
content to be a little bit deeper than this, you know.
Do we have a
And
reverend
honestly,
in
I
the chat?
have viewers,
Can someone come
viewers
conduct my
that watch
funeral
me
because
for
I'm
that.
literally dead. Look at my fucking bed right now. It's fucking. This thing's got a hole in it. You made me pop my fucking air mattress because you upset me so badly, Grady. I'm a fucking be like
Boom.
this cut. So
Blame right there.
This, you know. Hold on.
If you wanna break free, you better listen to me.
So she acts like she's ending the show. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and take off.
You got to learn how to see in your fantasy. I'm calling it.
I think this air mattress is trying to tell me I'm a fucking fat ass. I feel so fucking ugly right now. I just feel so dirty and ugly because I don't like saying things like that to people.
Yeah, I was only mad because you turned. We just fucking said. I literally fucking told you I don't want to know people like you. Then you threatened me and blocked me. That's
And if
all
I act like her,
established.
I'd feel the exact same way.
Now she's like going to her audience as the victim of Grady. I literally called in out of concern. She fucking just went on. I let her fucking tee off on me. I agreed with her, you know? What more could I do?
Maybe I should get with you since you hit women, Grady. I'm sorry I had to.
I don't know.
I don't
Crystal.
like embarrassing people, or you know what I'm saying? Like I just don't. It makes me feel really gross. I feel really shitty right now.
Okay.
Can I say something? Don't feel bad because he at least let you talk and listen to you. I don't know how much he took in.
Now, I want to say, Gothie, I want to take credit still. This is still my content. This is still an extension of our show yesterday, right? So this is still, to me, this is riveting stuff. I like it. This is what I had in mind. In case you wondered what I wanted to do, and I wanted to have Trololo, who was just a voice, who would just rip on me and her, randomly. And then she told me she would never ever work with Trololo, and she was fucking serious. And I'm like, you fucking work with him every fucking night.
Mm-hmm.
And
She
by the way,
does.
Trololo really is, I don't know what his deal is, but he's like far too good to be Crystal's fucking troll co-host, man. You need to be like the main guy.
He's using her. I wonder why.
But he's fucking hilarious, man. He doesn't need her.
Exactly.
Just turn your camera on, man. It doesn't matter what you look like or whatever. Go up there, man, and do your fucking show, because I'm telling you, man, you have a very rare quality. You have a style I've never even heard before, but it's fucking funny. And you're like basically clean too, but fucking brutal. Very hard to fucking pull off, man. Kudos to you. That's Trololo. But anyway.
But he did listen, and you were being very honest with him, because what you said you're seeing, I'm seeing the same thing. It's like he said earlier that I was talking about him in chat, and I
Oh
wasn't.
my God, no. You fucking
Granny,
Mark.
I love you, but shut up. You have no idea, honey.
Like, what do you mean?
She has no. She
Yours.
never has any idea what the fuck's going on. She chimes in. I love her to death, but she is just not meant for this internet world. And then she gets in drama and fights, and she's screaming, and oh my God, Granny.
Dude, I don't kiss people's ass. I give kudos, man, when it's due.
Leather King, you need to sit your
And
butt in the corner.
I usually
Chill out.
don't say like bad things if I unless they're talking about me,
Divorced from my ex, and I still
And what?
struggle
Look at
because
she right there, Crystal's face. That's what I call the real K-hole, right?
Yeah, that's her.
She's going into like, oh, it's like me, like just asking to do a show with her and her abusive ex boyfriend, and it's all going in and out of her mind.
something will be said or done, or I'll hear something at the store, and it makes me react.
Like literally, no one's listening to Granny, least of all, Crystal.
To what I went through. It's like it takes me right back there. And it's not that I want to go there. It just, when you've been that traumatized, it's hard to let it go. And I do think that Grady cares. I think he's got a good heart, but he's got to learn to be a friend. And
I feel like Grady is. I feel like he just has like really strong narcissistic tendencies, which is fine. Like everybody.
Like I have narcissistic
Oh,
tendencies.
God, honey.
You
Hold
sat
on.
there and watched 9 hours of content about your fucking self and had to make more. You know what I mean?
You are the queen of narcissism, baby girl. Holy shit.
He has a little bit of narcissism to them. It's like,
right.
It's a human thing, but like, I go to therapy. I'm working because I'm not a victim. I refuse to be a victim. I've lived in a victim mentality for most of my life, and that's why I never got better. That's like,
no, honey, I'm the victim.
Dude.
I'm doing self-work. You're just sitting here being a narcissist, tearing everyone down and taking the abuse.
This guy talking about no. We're talking about the future abuse of the future abuse by abused women onto Grady George. You know what I mean? That's what I'm talking about. I'm literally being abused by this fucking person. She's trying to play psychological mind games with me. She's making shows. She's making content out of my fucking ass. That's the only reason why I'm talking about it. I'm like, why don't I just fucking make some of my own fucking content? I'm sick of this shit. I want to fucking move on. And the good thing that came out of it is me and Gothie have this show now, and I'm really enjoying it, to be honest.
Me too.
why, because I used to be that so self-absorbed, like I just personalize everything and fucking, you know what I mean? And like I'm so mindful. I go out of my way to make sure that I'm not projecting things on people that, or I'm not going nuts, or I'm not, responding in a way that's not appropriate to this person and what they're saying, because of it reminds me, like I fucking am like that's probably one area where I'm succeeding, doing the best at, and working the hardest.
Yeah.
But I'm not, I know that I can come off as like an idiot sometimes. Like I'm not the most book smart.
See, I don't.
I'm in a place in my life where it's obvious as shit that like I'm not doing much with my life. I'm a fucking gas station attendant, former fucking hand. Like we all know everything that I am. That's just awful, right?
But see, the thing
But,
is,
like,
when you
here's
say
the
these
thing,
things,
but-
though, Crystal, I don't see that. I see a woman that is fighting the fight, and she's doing a hell of a good job at it. And she loves her children, and she is going to keep on moving in this world. And her number one priority is her babies, and
Yeah,
always
well,
will be. And
No, Granny, I don't put. I mean, now watch what happens when Trololo shows up. That's when the fake online Crystal persona arrives. Right now, we're still watching real Crystal.
I did what the best thing for my kids. I don't want to even get it. I'm not going to.
And you know what?
What I was trying to say, Granny, I don't even want to go there.
Okay, but what I'm trying to say to you is, I don't see you as just this gas station attendant. I see you as a woman that's working a job. There's some women out here that won't even go get a gas station or cashier job because they think they're too good. Never too good for a job. If it's a job and it pays you, you're not too good. And
it could be that they don't feel like they're good enough, though, because I know that that's how I felt for a while. Like when your morale is gone, like you just don't even like. I don't even deserve like a real job. Like I'm not going to be good at it. I'm going to fail. But what I was trying to say, what I wanted to say,
when you would get that way, you call me and I will boost you up. I will be your cheer line. I will boost you.
God damn, shut up,
I know
Granny.
I know.
Traits are, oh my God, she's the exact same way online as she is in person. Because
real Crystal just sitting there talking shit about everybody like a fucking sea hag.
I want to see her serve 700 old people, board to a table in less than a minute. Go ahead, girl. Go ahead. You can't.
I don't.
Well, then we'll get along fine because I like you.
Look who fucking finally decided to join the goddamn party. My co-host.
But I don't.
Hi, it's me, Jennifer Lopez. I like tacos and burritos.
Oh my God, it's Jennifer Lopez. Get out of here.
Yeah, I like tacos and burritos.
Me too. And salsa.
What happened? What I saw that Grady was here, but
I think it's all. He apologized to Bongman and he
sincerely.
I think it was as sincerely as he as he is capable of, because I feel like he, they were going to do a show about my mental illnesses, and since we're all talking about our mental illnesses, Grady is a narcissist a bit, So, and so I don't think that I think for as much as he is capable of being sorry, I feel like, yeah, he's sorry. I feel like Grady does have good intentions. I don't feel like Grady's a bad person. I feel like Grady cannot, he doesn't realize, because he has narcissistic traits.
So there we have it. Grady has narcissistic traits. Surprise, surprise.
Okay, if that's the case, I'm the nun, the pope, the devil, an angel, and just God all in one. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, we've been going about an hour 20. I'd like to work this up to 2 hours. How long could you usually go, Gothie?
I have nothing but time right now, so I'm good. I can go 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours. All my chores are done. All the house is done.
Cool.
So,
Well, we'll be back Monday then. I'm
all
going to
right.
go ahead and take off, and you enjoy your weekend.
I will. You too.
All right, the rest of you, thanks for watching, and tell your friends.
Happy
The
Friday
Grady,
13th.
yeah, happy Friday the 13th, and the Grady train rolls on.
Woo, woo.
Security for Mr. George provided by Bond International Security of Anaheim.